Friday, March 27th, and it's another beautiful day for some baseball. And in this video, you are going to get the 4 best player props for that entire slate. And then we're going to move over to the NBA, where I'm going to give you my favorite player props for that slate as well. Not to mention, we get day 2 of the Sweet 16, some crazy matchups. We're going to be discussing that. And then we're going to move over to the sports books, and you'll be getting the sportsbook play of the day. We just cashed yesterday's. Let's do it again in this one. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're locking in and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me. We just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
And baseball day 1 of opening day there on Thursday was an absolute success. But before we talk about any of that, make sure you're smashing that like button, because yesterday we got 100 likes. So somebody that commented on yesterday's video will be getting $100. We're going to do that again for you guys today. So get 100 likes on this video, and one of you that comments below will get $100 if and when the sportsbook play of the day cashes. I do this every day, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you do not miss a free play drop. But the single most important thing that you could do, go down below, visit my buddy Stan. He's got ways for you to lock in these plays for absolutely free. We'll talk more about that in a little while and break that down for you guys, but it's a great way to build your bankroll and support the channel. So make sure you're going down below and visiting my buddy Stan. Now, what did we do on Thursday? Well, it's only 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We still have some plays that haven't greened out yet, but will eventually green out. We have Texas in college baseball. They are up 7-0. We had them parlayed with Purdue for a nice plus money 1 unit play there. Absolutely love that one. It was probably my favorite play of the day. Should have actually gone higher unit on that one, but we didn't. We just stayed with our 1 unit size. Love the Baltimore Orioles there on Thursday in that opener. Absolutely love the starting pitcher in that game for the Orioles, and they got it done. It was a little bit dicey there at the end, but with a 2-1 victory, we greened out yesterday's free play. We also had 2 Nerfies that cashed for us, but I will be completely honest, the Nerfies were not successful on Thursday, and honestly, I can't take all the blame. Tariq Skubal, he did his thing, but the Tigers did score some runs. But in that Pittsburgh game, I was fine with losing the Nerfy with the Brandon Lowe's home run, the 2-run home run there that put them on the board, the Pittsburgh Pirates. But then Paul Skeens giving up 5 runs, the most runs he's given up in his entire career. O'Neal in the outfield just couldn't catch fly balls, looking like a minor leaguer. It was insane, the fact that that happened. Now, like I said, I'm fully okay with a Nerfy blowing up from a random home run. But when you flip it on the other side and they scored 5 runs in that one, it was absolutely insane to watch. I think O'Neal Cruz might be gambling in that game, and he needs to be investigated. But we did catch 2 Nerfies, 2 out of 5, though. Not a good, successful night on the Nerfies, but we had tremendous success over in the player prop department, like we always do. Now, we did lock in about 5 of these player props. So far, only 2 have cashed. We do still have another one active for the Dodgers game, and that's how the method works. You're not going to win them all, but when you win them, you're going to win big. Like when we turned $1,500 into $7,200 and $20 into $165. I need to reload my prize picks. I haven't really put much money in there. When I downloaded it a couple months ago, when it was finally legalized again in New York, I only dropped like $200 in there, and we've been playing with that ever since. But now that baseball's back, I got to get rid of doing these $20 bets. I got to bump it up. I'm going to have to drop a deposit in there so I can start throwing $1,500 or however much Prize Picks will let me do on these plays, because it is an extremely profitable method. As you can see, that 20 into 165 was beautiful. Jaron Duran got it done late in the game. Alec Boehm actually hit a home run. Trey Turner looked phenomenal. Kyle Schwarber had a home run in that game. Philly rolled over the Rangers there 5-3. Boston won 3-0. Absolutely beautifully crafted. And then on the other side, we had the Brewers, William Contreras, 14-2 victory in that one. We did have that in premium as well. The Brewers on the money line. We did have them paired up with a team that lost. I cannot, off the top of my head, remember what team it was. It was the Cubs, actually. I do remember. The Cubs, who I loved on opening day, did not get it done, but the player props did here. Kyle Schwarber had over 2 there with that home run, and then Trey Turner on that one as well. So cash 2 big player prop parlays, putting us in a big green side of things there in premium with just those two plays. And like I said, we still got Texas Purdue about to cash, and we need Houston later on tonight, and we will be absolutely rolling through Thursday, getting hot just in time for the weekend where we have full slates of college baseball and the MLB is back. We got the NBA, college basketball. There's no better time to be a sports bettor. So make sure you are taking advantage and getting over to Winnable and joining that free plan at the very minimum so you can get your daily cheat sheets. Again, we'll talk about that later. We've just wasted enough time not talking about the plays. Let's get into these plays. I absolutely love what we've built out for Friday. Think these ones are destined to green out for us. I want to get you guys a free play winner. I'm glad premium cash. I love when they cash. I love when they cash. I mean, those guys pay me, so they do get the better plays. But these free plays today, I'm actually going to probably give you some of my favorite tandems here in the MLB because you guys deserve it for getting that 100 likes. So let's, without further ado, get into the plays that we absolutely love for Friday. And we're starting off here with Nick Kurtz, who had an amazing 2025 season, seemingly coming out of nowhere. He turned it on. The young phenom was hitting the ball all over the park, and I think he's going to start out 2026 in the same fashion. Now, he gets a bit of a tough matchup here against Gaussman of the Toronto Blue Jays, the defending runner-ups there in the MLB World Series. But I think that Toronto probably wins this game, but there's a nice under-over in this game as well, which it bodes very well for some runs to be scored. Now, this is a strategy. You can lock in pairs. You do have to kind of know what you're doing, but seemingly you just lock in two guys on the same team for hits, runs, and RBIs. You correlate them together. You do it a couple times with some couple different pairings, and it's going to pay out in the end. So I get that you guys might be a little frustrated that the last 2 days we did not hit our MLB plays for the player props, but just know it works and we will get hot on this channel. Premium's already hot. Now it's time to give it to you guys for absolutely free. We got Nick Kurtz over just 1 hits, runs, and RBIs. The fact that this is even allowed is crazy to me. All he needs is 1 hit in this game to clear this, and I think he's going to do just that. So I think he's going to get at least 1 hit. If he maybe gets walked and scores a run, he could even pop fly out, sack fly, and get an RBI. There's tons of different options here for him to score on this one. And he's also betting a 500 against Gaussman. Now he's 1 for 3, so that means he did walk 1 time, and he struck out another, and then he got a hit. I think he's going to get a hit in this one in one of his first at-bats here in this ball game. He's betting a 336 there against the right-handed pitchers. And Gaussman really struggles against the lefties. He's got a 372 ERA, gave up a ton of hits, 66 last year, only 1 home run per 9 innings, but that is actually kind of a ton. I wouldn't be surprised if Nick Kurtz puts one over the fence here on opening day, but we definitely love him to, at the very least, get a hit, get a run, or get an RBI. This one seems absolutely free. 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I'll take that all day long. So player prop number 1 is Nick Kurtz for just 1 hits, runs, and RBI. I got so excited about all of the plays that I have to interrupt because I forgot to go ahead and drop the disclaimer in here so YouTube hopefully doesn't come after us on the back end. Gambling involves significant risk. There are no guarantees of profit, and you can lose some or all your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. I'm going to show them to you, or I already showed them to you. You get free money. I get a little bit of money because I do receive a commission for signups made through all of those affiliates. And on top of all of that, you get that free 30 days of premium plays. Why do I have to say this? Because YouTube keeps giving me strikes. If I get 1 more strike, I lose the channel. So that is why I have to read that. So hopefully they leave us alone. Now let's get back to the plays. Let's keep on cooking and let's have a day. And if you learn anything from this channel at all, if you don't want premium, if you want to build your own parlays, completely understand it, but make sure you learn this one thing from this channel. In the MLB, I am the best in the world at MLB player props, and I don't say that lightly. We have tremendous success. Why? Because we have this strategy. So when you do lock in MLB player prop plays, especially on the batting side, only do hits, runs, and RBIs. Even if you have to knock it down to just 0.5, do that. Juice it up if you have to, because there's more ways for these to cash. Baseball is a game of failure. 333 is considered elite in the MLB. Batting over 300. Think about that. It's out of 1,000, and they don't even have to do it half of the time. They still make millions of dollars. It's a game of failure. So you do want to be able to diversify your batters. So you want to give them a ton of options here. Unders are kind of boring, and one hit or RBI or run can blow it up. So this gives us 3 different ways to cash on these plays. That doesn't always mean we do 0.5, because I think Brent Rooker here on Friday is going to have a pretty good game. We like him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He was an absolute beast last year, made it all the way to the home run derby. Didn't have too successful of a performance in that event, but he was still doing great all season long. I think that's going to carry over a little bit here. He only did it in 4 of his last 10. Don't really care. That was last season. 5 of his last 7, though, against the Toronto Blue Jays, which I do absolutely love there. Last time they played being in last July of 2025, where he absolutely crushed them for 4 and 6. And against Gaussman, he's got 4 hits, 1 home run, and 3 RBIs, batting a .500. I love the way he sees this pitcher. This is one of my favorite player props on the day. We love Rooker in this matchup here. He's batting a .253 against right-handed pitchers. Most pitchers in the MLB are right-handed, so again, the red don't really care. There's elite right-handed pitchers in the league that he has faced that have driven that number down slightly there. Plus, like I said, remember, 300 batting average is considered like elite in the MLB. And then we got Gaussman against right-handed batters, a .347, a little bit worse than his normal 3.59. But once again, there's more right-handed batters than left-handed batters, so don't really care too much about that in this department. It weighs a little bit more heavy for me if it's the left-handers, because there's just fewer of them in the league. He also gives up a .238 batting average allowed and that 1 home run per 9 innings as well. I think Rooker has all the potential in this game to send 1 yard. I definitely like him to get a hit and drive in a run here. Maybe Nick Kurtz, hopefully Nick Kurtz, so it cashes both out in the same swing of the bat there. But we're taking Brent Rooker over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, we're taking Austin Wells. Him and Trent Grisham, to me, are Mario and Luigi. I absolutely love watching the Mustache Boys go out there and play some baseball, and he does phenomenal. He's usually batting in like the 9 slot, if not a little bit higher, but definitely towards the bottom of the order, which we don't typically target. But the Yankees batting order is stacked from top to bottom. We saw that on Wednesday when they put up, 7 runs in just a couple of innings, 5 in the second there against the Giants. And they get a great matchup here in Robbie Ray on the mound for the San Francisco Giants. And he has literally done this 100% of the time, head-to-head in his career, going back those 3 games, 2, 1, and 3. All we need, once again, this is like Nick Kurtz. We just need 1 hit, 1 run, or 1 RBI. I have a feeling he's going to do more than that. He'll probably get 2 in this game, if not 3. We love him to do it. He did it the other day. He got 2 hits and 1 run. He's been playing absolutely phenomenal baseball, going all the way back to the World Baseball Classic there when he was an honorary member of, I do believe, the Dominican Republic, the only speaker on that team that did not speak any Spanish, but they took him in and let him ball out with them, and they played a phenomenal series. Now, he's 1-2 here, batting a .500 with an RBI as well, which we love to see. And against left-handed pitchers, he's batting a .240 there. He's got 30 hits as well. Against left-handed batters, Robbie Ray struggles a little bit more with that 3.74, so we love that as well. And really, there's just so many options for this one to score. He bats 9th, but that's only a couple slots away from Aaron Judge on the turnaround, who is one of my favorite players to have a huge bounce back game on Friday. And that is exactly why we're taking him here. I do not think the captain's going to have 2 bad games in a row against this team, not with Robbie Ray on the mound. He had 3 strikeouts in game 1. I think he's been watching a ton of film, tweaking his mechanics and getting right for this game. He is just too good to do that 2 games in a row. I also, I'm giving you guys a 3-man home run parlay for the slate on Friday, and Aaron Judge is the free one in the video. If you want the other 2, you got to get over to Winnable. Join the free plan. You'll get all 3 of my favorite players to hit a home run on Friday, but Aaron Judge is on there. He is the one of the players I like to hit a home run, and I love him to go over this line. I think it's going to correlate together with the home run and the over 2.5. Now, typically we stay away from 2.5. There's exceptions, and obviously Aaron Judge is one of them. He's the best hitter in the MLB. Yes, he had a bad opening day, but like I said, you can't keep him down for too long here. And against Robbie Ray in his career, he's got 3 hits, 3 home runs, and 5 RBIs, and I think he's going to do that again on Fridays. He's betting at 375 as well. He loves the lefties, betting a 341 against them. And Robbie Ray, 1.2 home runs per 9 innings. We love to see all that. Green, I think he's going to go yard in this one. I think that this is going to get cleared with one swing of the bat. Don't be surprised if we were just a game early where we said he was going to get one in the first inning. Eventually, him and Ohtani are going to do it on the same day where they hit a home run in the first inning. I've seen it happen a million times going back to last year. So we love Aaron Judge in this one. Think he's going to come out hot. He's probably going to strike out once in this game, probably going to get a walk in this game, but I like him to get on base and drive in some runs, whether that be a long double where a couple guys are on or just sending one over the fence. I like him to send one over the fence. Once again, this is our home run player one there, and then the other two will be for absolutely free there over on Winnable. You can get all 3 of my favorite players to hit a home run there for Friday. And just a quick break in the action here. This is what I was talking about. You go down, you visit my buddy Stan. He's got tons of ways for you to lock in plays for free or get great bet back bonuses, bonus deposit matches, whatever you want. You get a free 60 days of premium if you sign up for MyBookie or Bovada. Send me the proof to the number below that you used my code. It's code BANANA on MyBookie. Bovada is just a link. But if you go to the Stan.store and just click these fancy little buttons here, it'll autofill it all for you. That goes for the same thing as all these DFS apps as well. Sleeper, Prizepicks, Chalkboard. We do get a commission. It's a great way to support that channel. And you get that free 30 days of premium per sign up on the DFS apps. You can literally get over a year right now. That's 120 days just for MyBookie and Bovada. And then you add on all these 30 days signups there for these DFS apps and all that free money. You're literally barely coming out of pocket, if at all, when you sign up for these apps, building your bankroll, getting ready to have an amazing MLB season. And I'll help you do just that over there on Winnable. You can do it either for free, but if you sign up for the apps, you get that free premium. And you can do it for free as well with the cheat sheets and all of that good stuff that we provide for you guys every single day. The cheat sheets are only going to get better as the season goes through because we'll get more data and more analytics to work with. But we're still having tremendous success. A little bit slower day for the cheat sheets, I will admit, on Thursday in the MLB. But NBA, we've been absolutely on fire. We've been crushing college basketball. We had one bad day. Other than that, over the weekend, last weekend, we won every single day. I think we were like undefeated up until Sunday, where we did lose because there was just some crazy, crazy upsets like Florida Gators going down in that matchup there. But you'll get all of that for absolutely free and a free Discord as well. Just join through there. And there's also an app. I know it's available on the App Store on iPhones. So go to the Winnable on this link, sign up for the free plan, go download the app, just type in Winnable on your iPhone and it'll pop up and then you can get these plays right to your phone. You can also opt in for a text message alert where they'll literally just send you the picks through your phone there. But I highly recommend that app. I literally just found out today that there's an app, which is huge. I did not know that, and I've been working with them for a while. Maybe I missed an email from them where they let me know, but there's an app now, so that's phenomenal. Nice interface there as well. So make sure you're taking advantage, using all these promos and getting that free premium so you can lock in with us and green out with us all season long. And here is the player prop play in its entirety. We're going with a 5-man here on Friday because I think Jaylen Brown's going to have another good game. We've been taking him. He's been greening out for us. I think he is the focal point of that offense on the Celtics. They get a great matchup there against the Atlanta Hawks on Friday. Give me Jaylen Brown over 24.5. And then we got Nick Kurtz for that 1 hit runner RBI, Brent Rooker for 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Then we get Austin Wells for 1 hits, runs, and RBIs, and then Aaron Judge over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. $20 to win $210. Monster play for you guys on Friday. If you want to dice it up a little bit and make it a little bit safer, just make sure you keep those pairings together because they do correlate nicely there for the MLB plays. And you can lock this one in on any app, but I highly recommend Sleeper. It's a free $20 entry when you sign up with code FFAPE and a $100 deposit match, plus a free 30 days of premium. Just send me that proof to the number below. Now, you can also take advantage of Onyx odds. Code FFAPE. You get $15 when you sign up without depositing at all. And then when you spend $10, right now you actually get $150 because they have a new promo for March Madness. So that's $175 in your account to play with, and you only came out of pocket $10, and you get a free 30 days of premium plays. Just text the number at the bottom of the screen. It's me, and I'm going to answer. Here is our sportsbook play of the day in the MLB. On Wednesday, we took under 7. It pushed. They scored exactly 7. The Yankees did that by themselves. I think they're going to have another amazing game in this one. I like the Yankees to score about 5 runs here. I like the Giants to score about 3. If you wanted to take the Yankees at the money line, I wouldn't be mad at you. They are actually slight underdogs in this game. It's a little bit of that zigzag theory in the MLB, but I do think that they probably go over to San Francisco and just straight up sweep the Giants. This New York team looked phenomenal on Wednesday, better than I even thought they were going to. And now I think the captain's going to get involved because I just don't see him slumping 2 games in a row. And I think that they're probably going to win this one by about 3 runs. So we love them in this matchup. They could even score 6 or 7 by themselves. The Giants can muster at least 2 runs there for us, and we'll clear this one over 7.5 there on Friday in the Yankees and Giants game. You also got to remember that their starting pitchers aren't as good as they were on Wednesday as well. So that bodes very, very well for that over there. And I'm locking this one in on Bovada, where you sign up, you get a $250 bonus. And it's legal in all of these blue states, to include the ones that don't have sports books for you guys. This one's legal there. So make sure you're signing up. Go to the Stan.store, use the link, and get on in there. Get your bonus and your free 60 days of premium. That's what I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for your time. Don't forget to go over to Winnable to get the full 3-man in the MLB for the home run plays. We won't hit them all, but we will have great success, and it will be profitable long-term. And when we hit, it's huge, and we did it all season long last year. So make sure you're getting over there so you do not miss out on any of those. We'll also be dropping a Nerfy cheat sheet for you guys to lock in on the slate for Friday. So take advantage, get over there for absolutely free. Make sure you're subscribing. This is the only place you need to be for the MLB. Thank you guys so much for all your time. Hope you win all your bets, even if you didn't get them from me. We'll see you in the next. Hold on. Hold the phone. I almost forgot to give away the $100 for you guys getting 100 likes on yesterday's video. On top of that, I forgot to break down the March Madness slate for you guys and give you guys the cheat sheet right here in the video of what I think is going to happen in every single game. So we're going to do that really quick for everybody that's still watching there on the channel. So first off, we got the link loaded up for the video from yesterday. We're going to give away $100 to one of you guys. You guys got over 100 likes and only 19 comments. That's mediocre. You got to bump them comments up. If you're liking, you might as well comment and get in the running for this $100. Demon bets, let's cash. We did, boy, and we're going to keep on cashing. So thank you for being a subscriber and commenting and liking the video. You just won $100. Just send me proof of your YouTube tag. Just go to like your home screen, take a screenshot, send it to the number below, and let me know how you want your payment, Venmo, Cash App, anything like that, and I'll send it on over to you. So you won $100 just for liking and commenting the video. And since we did so well, we're going to go ahead and pick one winner to get a free week. King Bloso Lego. Let's go. Let's go. Hit me up. You got a free week of premium just for being a faithful, subscribing, liking, and commenting. You get one free week of premium plays. And here we go, day 2 of the Sweet 16, and this is who I think is going to win every single game, and yes, it's all the favorites, because I don't think any of the other teams should even be there, besides maybe Michigan State. Iowa State, we faded them last game, and they upset us. They took us down, and now we're just not going to fade them ever again. We love them in this one against Tennessee. Should be a very, very good game in this one. Love them there on the money line. And then we got UConn, Michigan State. And everything in my being wants to take Michigan State. I don't like UConn. I don't like Dan Hurley. But Michigan State is probably going to fall short just because that's how UConn rolls. I think they're going to get back to the Elite Eight and win this one. Very, very tight game, but I do think UConn edges out, and I hope I'm wrong about that one because I would love Michigan State to go on to live another day. And then Michigan versus Alabama. The line has already moved from plus 10.5. Now it's plus 9.5 for Alabama. That's actually favorited. I bet you a lot of people are taking that, and a lot of people are going to be upset because Michigan is looking like the best team in the country. We got them in minus 9.5 there against Alabama. And Sunday, it says Michigan and Tennessee again. That's got to be wrong. That's wrong. I don't know what FanDuel's doing there. Sunday at 2 20, Michigan versus Tennessee. Do they know something that we don't know? They already have that game listed. Do they have more of the games listed? Oh, they do. They just have all the games. If you want to do go on ahead and take the next matchup there, which would be stupid to do. I just went down and took Michigan again there. But yeah, we like Michigan in that one, -9.5. UConn on the money line, and Iowa State there to move on. All the 1s and 2 seeds. This is the era of the NIL deal. Taking the underdogs in March Madness is pretty much over. You get them here and there. We've seen it this year, like Florida Gators going down, but I do think it's going to be favorite heavy there moving forward. So we got Michigan -9.5, UConn -128, and Iowa State -8 or 184 there. That's how I think it's going to go. I think all the favorites are going to win on Friday, and I really, really, really hope I'm wrong, and I hope Michigan State wins. But that's what we like there for the Sweet 16.